In this example, we want to determine the equation of this exponential function. You'll notice that we are not given a graph, and this time we are given a table of values. So we can kind of follow the same steps as before. First off, let's try and determine the y-intercept. Okay, and as you can see over here, this is the y-intercept. Because when you have a coordinate where the x-coordinate is 0, that just means the y-coordinate is the y-intercept. And from before, we know that if you know what the y-intercept is, so if we know that this is 10, we automatically know the a value. So I'm going to put an a value of 10 right over here. Now, to determine the b value, let's look at this table of values. You can see that the y values are decreasing, and they are being divided by 2 every single time. Now, instead of saying divided by 2, you can just say they are being multiplied by 1 over 2. And that is the b value that I'm going to use up here in our equation. I'm going to put 1 over 2, which is the same thing as 0.5. Let's see which situation this exponential function falls into. All right, so we know that our a value is 10, which is greater than 0. And we also know that our b value is greater than 0 and less than 1. So it's going to fall under this situation. Now, if you refer back to the summary that we made before, this exponential function should have a shape that resembles that. So let's just copy that down over here, and that is going to help us determine the other properties of this exponential function. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. So the domain, x is an element of the real numbers, nothing to say here. For the range, y has to be greater than 0. There are no x-intercepts. The y-intercept, we already discovered it to be 10. So you could just, on your diagram, make a little sketch that the y-intercept is 10. Over here, we know that as the x value increases, the y value decreases. So that means it is decreasing. All right. And for the horizontal asymptote, there is a horizontal asymptote right over here, which means our function approaches it, never touches it, and never crosses it. So since that is a horizontal line, the equation of a horizontal line is y equals 0 in this particular situation.